Hi everyone, thank you for your time today. Today I'm going to share with you my journey of how small actions created a huge impact in my life, and it all started from my 10th grade. So in my 10th grade, I scored 84.5%, and for everyone who knows anything that you score under 90% is not so ideal, especially when you're trying to pursue commerce. And that's where I was, and I did not get into a good college. The difference between the top three colleges and the rest, the gap is quite significant. So in my 2 years, I went to the colleges I dreamt of, but where my friends were studying, and I just, had a void in me, uh, a sense of failure while I was seeing my friends live the dream that I had imagined of. The 2 years of my life in junior college, I considered my tuition classes back then to be my college. So I joined this tuition class called PDLC. Again, I was studying maths and eco over here. This is where I met my two professors, Dhaval sir and Prateek sir. And even though I wasn't from the best college back then, my sincerity and dedication kind of appalled them. And after my 12th grade, Dhaval sir recommended me to go to this institute called ISMI, which was just starting out back then. He also came with me to the orientation and along with my dad, and he told me that this is a good choice. This is something that you should pursue for your undergrad. After when we went for the orientation, my dad saw Dr. Indu Shahani. For those of you who don't know who Dr. Indu Shahani is, she used to be the principal of HR college for 25 years, and she was the one who was starting this new college. And my dad, funnily enough, 15 years back, he scored the same percentage as me. So he was an alumni of HR College. He was in the same batch as Karan Johar and Aditya Chopra. And when he saw Dr. Indu Shahani starting this college, he was quite confident that this institute is where I should be. And I enrolled as the first batch of ISMI. Having never experienced a college life before, ISMI became a very transformative journey for me. I started taking and seizing all the opportunities that came forward. I remember this memory very vividly. There was an orientation day where all the parents who had enrolled in the batch, in the first batch, were invited. And after the orientation got over, we were asked, a few of us were asked to take all the parents for a campus tour. I was handed over a group of parents that I had to show around. After showing them around, after the event got over, one of the faculty member comes to me and tells me that Dr. Shahani wants to see you. I got terrified. I was like, I must have said something wrong, something that I shouldn't have said during the tour. And that's when I'm walking to near the staff room, and I see all the staff members standing along with Dr. Shahani. And she mentioned that the parents that I was showing around came to her afterwards, and they 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 praised me. They said that we were so happy with how passionately and with all the excitement Jay showed us around, that they felt very confident and they felt very relieved to send their kid to ISMI. They also joked about how I was so convincing that they would have also joined the institute back then. Um, Being the first batch of the college, it was a new slate for me and the college, and I went over and beyond to try and try and help the college with whatever it was, whether it's helping them with orientation days, whether it was in-class participation, whether it was um, participating in intercollegiate festivals, anything and everything. We started participating in a lot of intercollegiate festivals. All of you being college students would be familiar with how big intercollegiate fests are of your college life. Um, I got a chance in my first year to lead the contingent in various different fests, and at least in the South Bombay colleges, if you're aware, it's like a cutthroat competition when you're participating in all these fests. So we being a new institute, I got the chance to lead the contingent where I took care of all the logistics, making sure the registrations are done on time, the practice schedules are maintained, all of that. And I consider myself to be the most talentless person managing all the talented people around me. And that's when I got ISME its first trophy and many more after that. Um, After, in those 3 years of ISME, I also tried to make sure that I was doing well academically, and especially because uh, this college had more of practical learning than rote learning. In my first year, again, very surprising to me, someone who had not scored well in 10th and 12th, I came first in college. And trust me, there were quite a few smart students from across Mumbai and different other states who had come. And in that year, because it was the first year, the college introduced something called the Student of the Year Award. These were all the different college fests that we participated in and won. Uh, Funnily, or not so coincidentally, the Student of the Year award was given by none other than Karan Johar, who used to be my dad's batchmate back then. So life came to full 360 when I received this award. And when I went to collect the award from Karan Johar, Dr. Shahani introduces me to him and mentions that just like how Karan Johar started, he was an alumni of HR college, and just as how he had started participating in college fests and the culture of college fests at HR college, she was drawing parallels of how I did the same at ISME. All my 3 years at ISME, all the achievements also helped me to get a scholarship at the University of Bath, one of the top colleges in the UK. I did my master's in entrepreneurship and management from there. I came back in 2020, just when COVID-19 had struck. And COVID-19, obviously, for everyone was not the best time, but for me, it turned out to be something good. In COVID-19, gaming and esports was growing at a rapid pace. Everyone was sitting at home and playing video games. Everyone was watching different people play video games on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, and gaming and esports got very big. In COVID, I met a friend who used to sing for the college uh, when we used to participate in these fests. She's gone on to become one of the biggest superstars today, and her and I are close friends because I kept encouraging her. I kept pushing her to, participate in all these fests, and she got her breakthrough from there on. Um, at her birthday, I met a common friend of ours. His name was Yash. Yash and I spoke at her birthday, and he mentioned about starting something in gaming and esports, and he was looking for a co-founder. That's when my friend vouched for me and told Yash that, this is probably the right guy. I've spent 3 years with him. Uh, he's the best person you can start the company with. And that's how we started Orangutan Gaming. Orangutan, we started in 2021. Uh, we were, now that I look back 3.5 years, we were at the right place at the right time. Uh, we were a part of the wave that was growing, and we just we were able to grow multifolds in early 21 and 22. Orangutan is nothing for people who don't know about what we do. It's a team, just like a Mumbai Indians in IPL or a Manchester United in um, football. Orangutan is a team in esports. We've got multiple games which participate in in a lot of events in India and abroad. Um, Gaming and esports yet is not one of it's one of the unconventional career paths today. Today, if you ask any parent that, and a kid goes to the parent and says that I want to become an esports athlete, I think most of the parents, 99 out of 100, would say no or discourage the kid. But that's been the case with any sport if you see today. In early 2000s, if the kid went and said he wanted to play cricket, the parents wouldn't have been very supportive. But today, if the parents go and if the kid goes and tells the parents that, yeah, I want to pursue a career in cricket, just because of the ample of opportunities that are available, the parents will be supportive. I think 5 years or 7 years down the line, esports is also going to be at that at that place, and we at Orangutan are going to play a very very important role in giving the passionate esports athletes and fans the opportunities to prove their talent and get big. Um, we also were able to create something very very unique. We've created this facility which we call the Forest. It's in Belapur, Navi Mumbai. 15,000 square feet facility, which is a home to all our esports athletes. This is where all our esports athletes stay, eat, sleep throughout the year. They compete in all the different tournaments that are taking place. And this facility is not just the best in India, but is one of the best in the whole of Asia. And we won a lot of tournaments. We won over 30 plus tournaments. We've recruited and supported over 100 plus athletes. We provide them with high tech equipments, hardware, give them a salary for representing us just like any other sport. And we've also been very proudly, we've represented India and the whole South Asia region at an international event in Valorant that took place last year. Now, if you connect all the dots, all the small things that I did helped me create a ripple effect and has helped me reach where I am today. I feel when I started Orangutan, I would have never imagined that starting Orangutan would have brought me to this day where I'm standing here today, talking in front of you, sharing my experience. And I feel it's just about taking the small steps, making sure you believe in the magic of the world, because as I took small steps with not so great 10th grade scores, I've been able to create an impact which is very close to me, and I feel we'll continue to do so. So thanks for having me here, and all the best. Thank you.